Hey everybody, welcome back to Stock Voyager. I am Jer. I want to talk about something. It's not about an individual stock this time. It's about stocks in general, and commentary around stocks. And I want to talk about one thing in particular, and that is diamond hands and this idea of holding on to a stock no matter how much it loses or how low it goes. You're just going to hold on to it forever. I think that's ridiculous. This is probably really unpopular opinion because there's a lot of people who, a lot of people who hold on to stocks, calling themselves diamond hands, and then make fun of people who sell, calling them paper hands, meaning that, you know, you're stronger if you hold on through all the losses and you believe in the company more, and that's fine. You can believe in a company. That's called investing. And while diamond hands is kind of, I guess, cute, it's not. In reality, it's kind of to me, it's more of a scheme than it is anything. It's a scheme to get behind people who are easily, how do I say this? Who, I don't want to say it this way, but who are manipulated easily. And you can tell people, oh, well, don't be diamond hands or don't be paper hands. We're all diamond hands here. We're all I'm dime handing this stock. And I feel like it is this almost peer pressure to convince people to hold on to a stock. Meanwhile, I think a lot of the people that are saying it are over here selling it, getting rid of it as they're saying, oh, I'm diamond hands. But the thing is, and this is what you need to understand about it, is that you don't see what those people are doing. You don't see what they hold. You don't see how much they hold. You don't see what shares they hold, when they bought, how long they've held, and you don't know how long they actually plan on holding. And because of that, you need to have a set price target for every single trade you do, because they are going to have you holding the line while they are over here selling shares like crazy. And they will have you holding overnight. They'll have you holding multiple days. They'll have you holding weeks, even longer. Meanwhile, they are trading in and out every day. And so if they can get people to hold the line, to hold shares of a stock overnight, they don't have to take on the risk of holding the stock to hold the price. They can have other people holding the stock to hold the price. Meanwhile, they can get out, and then the people who are holding it hold on to the risk of anything that can happen overnight and then into pre-market all the way into the next trading day. There's a lot of bad things that can happen overnight into pre-market into the next trading day. There's a lot of good things that can happen, but I would rather not risk it. Whenever you're holding a stock overnight that you're not invested in, that you don't believe in, really believe in long term, like you have a steadfast belief that the stock is undervalued and that over long term you're going to see a huge return. Like companies that you could invest in are like Apple or Netflix or Facebook, well, I guess Meta, or Amazon. Like those are companies that are investable companies. They've been around a while. They have a proven track record. There are other companies that are kind of going down or that are lower cap that don't make enough profit to support themselves. And the next thing you know is because they don't make enough profit, they're not getting enough revenue, and they're not making enough profit on that revenue. They need to get funds from somewhere to be able to support their business. So a lot of times they will end up doing what's called an offering. And they will do an offering, and what it is they are creating more shares that dilute the shares that are there, making those shares that are there go down in value. And like I said, this is probably very unpopular opinion, but my opinion is I want to control my capital. I don't want to keep my capital where it is, my money where it is. I want to either make money on that capital, make a profit on that capital, or at least cut even. I don't want to be losing my money. And I know that a big risk is holding overnight and into the evening whenever businesses make announcements. And that can be an offering, or that can be a bad news. That can be good news too. But I don't mind risking missing out on that good news and getting in the morning once it finds support. I don't mind doing that. But I do not want to be holding that stock whenever an offering is announced and then the stock just basically automatically drops. Or whenever the business makes a bad announcement and the stock drops, whatever it happens to be. So you'll have people telling you, you need to be diamond hands, you need to be holding on to the stock, hold on forever. But if you don't really believe in the company and believe that it's an investable company that you're actually going to see a real return on, I say, for me at least, I'm not your financial advisor, but for me, I say no, I'm not doing that. You can make fun of me, you can call me paper hands, I don't care, because I'm controlling my capital. I want to make sure that I have something to make money on tomorrow. I want to make sure that I'm still making money tomorrow and then I'm making profit on that money. And in pre-market, I don't have any kind of control. A lot of companies won't make announcements. I don't know if they can make an announcement about an offering during the business day, during the trading day. Usually those announcements come pre-market or after hours. So I try to avoid that. We're going to take a look. Let's go. And this is the definition for diamond hands. Diamond hands is a slang term for an investor who refrains from selling an investment, such as stock shares, despite downturns or losses. Yeah, I obviously am not going to just hold on to it and be like, yeah, just give me all the losses, I'll take it. I'm a team player, yay, woo! Because those people who are like down, who are putting you down or calling you paper hands or whatever, those people don't, they, at the end of the day, they don't know you. They're more likely not your friend. And they could care less what you lose. And they're not going to tell you when they sell. They probably won't tell you when they bought. They won't tell you either. And instead, they'll just be like, paper or diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. Okay, cool. Be diamond hands if you want to be diamond hands. I'm controlling my capital. I am doing risk control. I know that this company is not 100% dependable, and my tomorrow depends on me controlling my capital, controlling my money. And I'm not going to hold on to a stock, even though it's seeing, like this says, downturns and losses. I'm not going to be taking those downturns and losses. Good luck with that. I'll wait until tomorrow and I'll get back in after pre-market or after the market opens once it finds support, and I'll take a little bit of a gain, even if it means that I don't get to see the full gain. I would take a little bit of a gain over losing money because this company announces a stock offering or whatever else have you. And another thing that they will do is they will use diamond hands to say, if we hold on to this, then it'll teach those shorts. We're going to short squeeze. Okay, you short squeeze. I'll wait for it to spike up a little bit and then fall back down and find support, and then I'll get in. You can hold the line. I'm not going to be the one holding the line. Sorry, not happening. We, at the end of the day, are not a team because I don't get to see what you're doing with your account. I don't get to see what you're doing with your capital. I don't get to see what you're buying. I don't get to see what you're selling. I don't get to see when you buy and sell. So no, you do you, I will do me. Unless it's a team account, which I don't know even exist. No. No, 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 no. But that's just me. Again, some people may look at this and be like, oh, well, I'm a diamond hands and I'm holding this for the long haul. Cool. You do you. But personally, I think diamond hands is BS. I think it's BS used to control people that are easily manipulated into holding stocks that continually see losses and downturns and just holding the line because they think that they are a part of a team that at the end of the day, that other part of that team does not care if you lose money or make money. They don't care. They care about them. And you need to care about you. You need to care about your capital and your risk control. And if you want that to be put up in a something you think is a team and being diamond hands, cool. Enjoy. Have fun. I'm not a part of that. I'm going to do what I think is best, and I'm going to follow my my own trading plan. And you can do your trading plan and hold the line for those people telling you, you should be diamond hands. Ha ha. Have fun. Have fun. I'm not doing diamond hands to help. And that may sound very selfish, but what you'll learn over time with trading stocks and investing and swing trades is that these people will come and go. A lot of them. Some of them won't. So you will, if you're trading, if you're doing swing trades, you'll make friends. You can make friends doing this, but most of these people will come and go. Most of them will come and go. And even if they're screaming at you diamond hands right now, next week, they may not be. They may be moving on to the next stock because they sold and didn't tell you they sold. It's not their responsibility to tell you they sold. They just need you to hold the line. That's all they need. And so they'll move on to the next stock, or they'll end up losing money and be out of stocks altogether, and you won't see or hear from them again. I personally, I want you to make smart decisions for you and to ignore the noise. Ignore the noise. If you think a stock is going to do well, you think, not all these people telling you in Webull chat or in stock twits to stay in and hold the line, diamond hands. Not all of them. You look at the technicals for the stock, look at the fundamentals, and you decide, is this stock going up or down? Should I hold it overnight? Should I not? If you want to diamond hands it, do it on your own merit, on your own understanding of that company. Not on what these people on here online behind a screen are yelling at you, because you don't know what they're doing. You have no idea what they're doing. I'm just being honest. They might not even have ever bought the stock, but they're having fun going into chat rooms screaming, or on Twitter or on StockTwits or on Webull saying, diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands, blah, blah, blah. It may just be entertainment for them. You don't know that. And you're putting your money, your life, your livelihood on the line. Hard-earned money, money that you worked for, on the line in the stock market. You're going to listen to some strangers yelling diamond hands at you, or putting you down saying you're paper hands? Cool, yeah, I'm a paper hands. I don't mind being paper hands because I want to be smart with my money. So be diamond hands, but be diamond hands with investable stocks. Be an investor if that's what you want. If you want to be able to hold on to a stock overnight or for multiple weeks or months, have faith in that company to be a company that's not going to do multiple more offerings or whatever. A company that's making enough revenue and profit to support itself. A company that's only using offerings as a way to make acquisitions. That's a good offering. If they're having to still do offerings to do business expenses, you don't want to be paying for those. But if you're holding on overnight, you will pay for those. But if they are a company that's maybe doing offering, that's more understanding. That's more understandable. If they're doing offerings for acquisitions to grow their business out, and these acquisitions are something you believe in, cool. I would still rather not be holding overnight on those. I would still rather not be paying for that investment for them to be investing in other stuff. I would rather wait for the company to be making enough profit on top of their revenue that they can then take that profit and make acquisitions and it not affect the shares that I currently own. But you're going to see dilution even in investable share like companies, because like Walmart, for instance, I was reading their SEC filings. I do this. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd for the stock market. I'm a nerd for business. I'm a nerd for how companies operate. I'm a nerd for SEC filings. But Walmart did a on their SEC filings, they recently, we can actually go look. Let's take a look. I'll show you this. We're not doing Walmart DD, but I'll show you a form of dilution that even kind of bigger companies, bigger investable companies do. All right. Ownership disclosures. All right. Yeah. So like this here. So this is kind of a form of dilution, but it's also kind of an investment. So it is securities acquired. So you can see here, securities acquired. I did a video talking, I don't know what I was talking about, but where I think is whenever I was showing how to do SEC, how to look up SEC filings. But you can see that this person, Donna Morris, she is an executive vice president for the company. I'm not for sure exactly what she does, and it doesn't really matter. But the transaction date was January 7th, and she acquired 4,348 shares. This is the A. At a price says 0. So that kind of says that I'm guessing that this is probably some kind of incentive or a reward for doing well. Amount of securities beneficiary owned. So she owns 52,876 shares and direct ownership. So it's not like her husband or partner. Direct ownership. So if you go down here, restricted stock granted January 7th and scheduled to vest in approximately equal installments on each of January 3rd, 2023, January 2nd, 2024, and January 14th of 2025. So if it's dividing this up. So she got her first installment, which was probably like 1,500 shares, and so, yeah, about 1,500 shares. Yeah, that'd be about right. A little bit less than 1,500 shares. And so, yeah, so it's kind of a reward, restricted stock granted. Yeah, so it's a reward, and probably incentive to kind of keep her on if she stays on for these next, it looks like next 3 years. So, pretty cool. So that is kind of a form of dilution. And it's another form of dilution I don't really mind because Walmart is such a big company and they're making so much profit and so much revenue that it doesn't matter so much. But if you're in a company that is smaller market cap, which is what a lot of what I trade and do swing trades with, and a lot of those companies are not making profit and really not making much revenue. There may be some good news, which makes it to where they are tradable, but they aren't investable. And you don't want to be stuck diamond handing those kind of stocks because they can do double what they're worth, their market cap in a stock offering, and they're seeing your stock getting diluted into half of what you own. You won't have half the shares, but it'll be half the amount of money. Or you could see kind of a stock reversal, share reversal, reverse split, sorry. And you would see that stock, you could see 10 shares go to 1. And a lot of times those things are announced overnight or happen in the morning pre-market. So I just want you to be careful. I'm not your advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I want you to manage your debt, though. I want you to manage your capital. I want you to ignore the noise, the diamond hands noise. Ignore it. Wherever you go, whether it be Webull, StockTwits, or Twitter, or anywhere else where stocks are being talked about, you will see people talking about diamond hands and being diamond hands. Ignore that noise. Do what's best for you because you don't want to be stuck holding that line. You don't. Let someone else hold that line. And if they want to put their capital on the line, let them. But I'm not putting my capital on the line because some random person that's behind a screen, usually not even behind a picture of themselves, is screaming diamond hands or calling me paper hands. I don't care. You do what you want to do. I'm going to do what's best for me and managing my capital and my money. And you do what's best for you. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of rant about that. Thank you for listening. Okay, so that is all I have. I hope that this video helped somebody. If it helped you, be sure to like it. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you as a stock voyager. I try to do videos on DD about companies, due diligence, and research that I find about companies, and news and other information. And then sometimes videos like this where I just rant about things like being a diamond hands and how much BS that is. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have. Love you all, and I'll see you very soon. Hope you have a wonderful, profitable green day. Mwah. Bye.